Welcome to the next in our series of videos where we're looking at short amounts of exercise. Today we're going to have a look at some strength exercises. Stuff for the upper body, and we've got one exercise specifically for our lower body. Now it's important, as always, you've done a warm-up beforehand, so make sure you've had a little bit of a warm-up before you start this exercise, and after we've finished, have a little bit of a cool down as well. We're going to be particularly looking at strength exercises today, as I say, for the upper body and lower body. But we're going to look at technique as well. Now, ideally, you want to be working in about sets of 8 to 10. And you can do a couple of sets, 3 sets perhaps. But if it's starting to get too easy for you, then you're going to look to need to increase your weight. Weight-wise, at home, if you don't have any weights like I do have here, you can use water bottles. You can use bottles that have been filled with sand, for instance, something like that that makes it a bit heavier. Even tins of beans, that sort of thing. Okay, you don't have to go and buy weights. So first exercise we're going to look at is a bicep curl. And the important thing with the bicep curl is about our posture. So standing tall, shoulders up, back and down. The elbows stay in line with our shoulders as we lift towards the chest, keeping the elbows in line, and the lower back down with control to our hips. So it's this movement here, slow and controlled. If you wanted to count in your head, a 1, 2, 3, 4 sort of pace is what you're looking for. So if we do 8 of these, taking it up and bringing it back down. Now, make sure you don't hold your breath while you're doing any weight work. So breathing in and breathing out. Ideally in through your nose and out through your mouth. And ideally, we should breathe out on the exertion. So as we're coming up, and then in on the lower. But it's more important that you actually just breathe rather than worrying about whether you're doing it in the right time. If you were lifting really heavy weights, it would be more important. But the sort of weights we're probably going to be lifting, it's more important just to breathe. Now, as we come to that end of that first set of 8, let's take a little pause there. Have a little shake out. You might want to breathe off. You should feel as though you've been working into those arms, but you should have enough energy in there to be able to do some more again. About 30 seconds, 45 seconds at the most to have a little bit of a rest. And then you're going to go and do that same set of movements again. Remember, again, slow and controlled is the name of the game. It's not about doing this fast. A fast movement tends to mean that we have poor technique. We don't necessarily get the best movement out of it. By working slower, not only can we focus on the technique, but also actually we're keeping that muscle tense and working for longer. So we're getting better workout as well. Okay, let's go again. So driving up and coming back down with control. Now another 8 of these. Again, still focusing on that good posture, lifting the shoulders up, back and down, standing tall. Keep your knees soft, so you're breathing in and out through your nose and your mouth, not locking anything out, trying to keep that format so that you've got the elbows in line with the shoulders the whole time. 2 more and that'll be our 8. So lifting and lowering and 1 more there. Okay, from there, take a pause. I'm going to pop my weights down and we'll have a look at a movement as far as our legs is concerned. Now the movement I want to do as far as our legs is concerned is about squatting. So let's think about getting in and out of the car, getting in and out of the chair, in and out of bed, or off the toilet even, yeah? This is where this movement comes in. It's about these muscles here at the front of your legs. Big muscles, we call them our quads, and they help us do all those daily activities. Now, the important thing about a squat is that you're pushing the bottom backwards. So as we go into this squat motion here, it's about sitting back into it so the knees stay in line with our heels, may come forward a little bit, but certainly not forward of our toes. So it's not this movement here generating from the knees. The knees are going to bend because you're pushing that bottom backwards. Take it to where is right for you. You don't have to go low. And if you want to take the hands out in front to help with your balance, that's perfectly all right as well. Feet about shoulders width for this one. Again, lifted tall and strong. And off we go. Sitting back into it and then raising back up. And again, it's about slow, controlled movements. Lowering and raising. As we raise up, keep the knees soft. Don't allow them to lock out. So again, we keep that muscle working all the time. If we lock our knees out at the top, we've actually switched the thigh muscles off. So if we can keep a little bit of softness in those knees as we raise back up, it means that we work that muscle harder again. So 2 more after this one, raising up, another one, and a last one to finish this set. And then here, as you raise back up, have a little shake of those legs. Shake them out. Oh, and have a little bit of march on the spot just to loosen those legs off. And we're going to go back in and do another set of 8 of those. Let's say this is all about making sure that we're pushing ourselves to a point where we feel as though we've really worked. So tomorrow, you might feel a little bit of soreness in your muscles, but that's just a good sign. It means that you've actually worked them. So from here, bring yourself back into that set position. So heels in line with shoulders, lifted and tall. Down you go for another set of 8. Again, keeping the back straight as you lower and raise. Coming down and raising up. Fantastic. It's all about working to your own level. So if your squat isn't as deep as this, or it goes a little bit deeper, that's fine. But when you do go down, you don't want to go any further than level with your knees. So as you squat down, it's not about bringing the bottom all the way down towards the floor. Level with your knees is fine. That's where you want to be. Again, I think we've got 2 more left. I've not been counting, I'll be totally honest with you. Last one here. And then as you raise on up, have a shake of those legs. Have a little march on the spot just to loosen off. Okay, our next movement is coming back into the upper body. We're going to work into the shoulders this time. And this is upright row motion. So imagine you're lifting something up in front of you. Keep it close into the body, so the weight stay closer to the body. The elbows come out to the side. So again, we've got a good firm base to work from. Think about your base of support. In line with your shoulders, in line with your hips. Whichever works for you. Shoulders back and down, lifting up and raising. Now here, weights close into the body. Don't take them away from the body. Bring them in close. And then as you lift and lower, again, it's with control. Weights stay below the shoulders. They come into about mid-chest point. And the elbows stay above the weights. So we've got 3 more of this set. Again, keep that nice rhythmic breathing going. Take a rest if you need to at any point in time. And there's your first set of 8. Pop the weights down if you want to. Have a little bit of a roll of those shoulders. Loosen them off. And then we'll go back into that movement again. So, resetting. Have a little shift of weight. Give yourself another little bit of a breather. And then ready. Bring it in. And up we go. And lowering down. Keep the neck lengthened. So we're not scrunching the neck. We're not gurning. We're keeping the neck lengthened. We're raising up. And we're lowering back down. 4 more of these. Raising and lowering. And again, lifting up. And lowering down. Last 2 here. And the last one. And then hold it there. Again, you might want to pop those weights down. Have a little bit of shake out of those arms. Give the shoulders a bit of a roll. Loosen them off. Fantastic. Okay. We're going to finish off with 1 more movement. Again, it's into our upper body. We're going into the back of the arms. It's this soaring type motion, working into the back of the arms. Now, there's a couple of ways that we could do this. All you need is 1 weight. You can do 1 arm at a time. Couple of options, okay? Here, shove your bottom back a little bit. Tip from your hips. You're going to get a bend in the knee. Support yourself on that 1 leg. And it's this lifting motion here. Close into the body, look, so I'm not taking the elbow out to the side. It's close in and coming up towards the armpit. Now that's your first option there. Your other option is you can stand tall, have a bit of a work surface there, and drive back like this. But if you do, the chest stays square, so we're not twisting to get that motion. Whichever you choose, set yourself in, get ready, and off we go. Lifting and lowering. Now this time we're going to do 10 on each side. So there's number 3, number 4, and I'm going to do half of this one way and half the other way so you can see the difference, yeah? So again, standing here, I'm taking it back this time and in, and you should feel this in the back of your upper arm. Now, say if you're going for this second option here, the important thing is that the chest stays square. You don't twist, otherwise it's the body that's doing the movement, not the arm. There's your 10th one. Release, come back in, have a shake of that hand, and again you might want to switch across the other side. So let's go back as we were before. I'm going to do 5 one way and 5 the other for you. Setting up, and away you go, driving up and down. Here you can see that tip from the hips straight back, not rolling the back out, keeping the arm in close, driving it up towards our armpit. Brilliant. And then I'm going to stand tall to show you the second set of 5 in the alternative movement. Yep. And again, feeling this into the back of the arms. Slow and controlled still. And the last one here. And then pause. Pop your weight back down, have a little shake out, have a roll of those shoulders. So there we go, 10 minutes at the most of small movements. We've focused on strength. We've done the front of the arms, we've done the back of the arms, we've done the shoulders, and we've done these big muscles at the front. Join me again soon, and we'll have another 10-minute snack of movement.